Hello everybody, thanks for coming to this week's video blog. My name is Robert Rico, so glad you made it because today I want to share with you my personal thoughts on how you can be a successful realtor. That's right, how you can become the best that you can be in this brand new real estate career. Hang tight, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. And let me start off this segment by asking you a question. Now, what creates success? What creates success? That's a pretty darn simple question, yet it's so hard to answer. Well, let's take it one step further. What creates success in a real estate career? How is it that some people consistently close transactions in a real estate career? They close escrows, make tons of money year after year after year, yet others struggle. What's the secret, man? Let us know what you're doing so we too can taste the fruits of victory. But the deal is this. Although many professionals in the real estate field will give you advice, they will give you books to read, they will give you literature, they will give you videos, they will give you all kinds of different techniques when it comes to your real estate. They'll say, do this, and they'll share with you, do that, and this works for me, and this will probably work for you. Although there's so many avenues in a real estate career for success, it seems that only a handful will actually get to that success. Now, why is that? Well, ready? What I want to do today is this. I want to pump the brakes a little bit, and I want to share with you what I believe. Not what other textbooks believe, not what other people who are on YouTube and telling you should do this, not what other people are advising you to do, but what I have experienced has worked for me. And what I want to do is I want to share with you three simple elements that I have used in the past that have worked for me, for my wife, for my son who also joined real estate many years ago, and for people who I've trained and for people who I've mentored and said, you know what, do this and see how it feels. You can't force somebody to do something that isn't natural. Now let me back up and explain. This is what I want you to understand. The next three elements, in my opinion, are the most crucial when it comes to your real estate career. Ready? First one is this. The first one is communication. Now, wow, Rico, all right, you're coming like we don't already know that. No. This is the deal. Many people misunderstand the concept of communication. It's not getting on the phone and giving a message. Communication is far deeper than that. It's not what you say, it's what people are accepting. You may be saying a lot as a real estate agent. You may be telling your client, boom, 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 this, here, and all they hear is blah, blah, and blah. So you see, it's not what you say that's important when it comes to a real estate career. You'll be discussing prices, you'll be discussing strategies, you'll be negotiating. So it's not what you say, but it's the information that's accepted by your client. You have to make sure they are listening and that they get it. You saying things, you articulating things, you making it sound like, wow, you are extremely intelligent when it comes to real estate. But the key isn't what you sound like. The key is what they hear. And that's extremely important because many a times realtors blah, blah, and blah, thinking they're doing their client a favor because they sound smart and they're prepared, but the client isn't truly, key word here is truly, understanding what they're saying. You see, when it comes to communication, ready, here it comes, the key factor is understanding. This just doesn't go for real estate, man. What do you think a football team that huddles at the middle of the field is doing? They're communicating to make sure we're all on the same. What do you think a basketball team, when they huddle up on the sideline at the very end of the game and they need a crucial shot, what do you think they're doing? They're discussing the strategy as to what they're going to do so that everybody's on the same page going after the same goal. What do you think a pitcher and catcher are doing when they call timeout and they meet at the pitcher's mound and they start to discuss things? They're not talking about what they're going to have for dinner, ladies and gentlemen. They're talking about strategy. What pitch should we throw next to the next batter? You want to make sure they're on the same page. And you must understand that communication when it comes to your real estate career is just as crucial. Problem is, most real estate agents, or a lot of real estate agents, take it for granted that their client, that their principal understands what you're saying. And I guarantee it that many of them do not. And what will make you a fantastic real estate agent and have a long-lasting career is you being a great communicator and convincing yourself and convincing your client that they understand what you both are doing, going after that same goal of either selling a house or purchasing a house. It's crucial. Communication. I want you to think about that. It's not what you say, it's what they hear. Don't just take it for granted. Here it is, pump the brakes. Your job is to verify that they understand, that they get it. You with me? Communication is crucial. All right, now the next element that I find crucial is your availability when it comes to your client. Are you there for your client? You see, it's very, very nerve-wracking for many of your clients when they don't know what's going on. And the only communication they have is from you. And when they need you, you have to be there. Whether it be a phone call, a visit to the property, whatever it is, you have to be available. If they want to get something off of their chest regarding the transaction and they want to call you, I hope to God you're ready to pick it up. If they send you a text, you might want to respond as soon as possible. Your availability. If they say, can you show me houses next weekend? Well, I really can't because I'm going to go to Vegas and yada, yada, yada. You might want to have a nice calendar. You want to make sure that everything is scheduled. You want to make sure you are available as often as you can be to your clients because you're their ride to their destination. They're trying to get somewhere and they're hopping in your car. And if you don't come pick them up, they're going to say, God damn it, I should have hired somebody else. They're expecting you to get them to their destination. So ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor, huh? By doing them a favor, put gas in the car. I mean, figuratively. Let them in and take them to where they need to go. You don't want to be a ghost. You don't want to disappear the minute they hire you to sell their house. A lot of people out there who want to buy property and they're first-time buyers, second-time buyers, investors, they're looking for that next deal. They're looking for that next opportunity to buy property, and it's all coming through you. And they're hoping to God you're available to show it to them. They're hoping to God you're available to make an offer for them. They're hoping to God you're there. The minute you sign on that dotted line, I now represent you, and you go away, and all you hear is crickets. Your job is to be there. Why? To comfort them. Your job is to be there. Why? To encourage them. Your job is to be there. Why? To make them feel complete in a business transaction that you're in charge of. They've hired you. They're going to pay you handsomely. You want to be there, and it all comes down to availability. Be there. Doesn't mean you have to be there 24/7, but you want to at least touch base with them. The third element, my favorite element, what I believe is the most crucial element to a successful real estate career, and that is the element of your personality. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I said it, your personality. Now, what the hell am I talking about? Well, I believe skill set only gets you so far. I really do. I believe we could learn skill set. I believe skill set can be taught. I believe skill set can be forgotten. I believe skill set can be sharpened. I believe you can learn. I believe you can learn a new skill set. I believe personality is a first impression, not our skill set. I believe personality attracts people to want to talk to you. I believe personality is what creates business for you. It's the start of a race. It's the start of something wonderful if your personality, again, is attractive. Now, what does that mean, attractive? Well, a lot of people out there, a lot of your clients, a lot of people out there when you'll be prospecting may want someone who has an aggressive personality. To them, it may show that you're a go-getter, while at the same time, they might want you to be easygoing. So I believe your personality will show your true colors and how passionate you are. You see, you can't really teach passionate, can you? You could teach skill set, we got that straight, but you really can't teach passion. And my point here is this. I don't care if you're aggressive. I don't care if you're easygoing. I don't care if you're one of those who are analytical. As long as you do it with passion, and I believe passion is a personality, it will be demonstrated to your client that you mean business, that you're as serious as they are when it comes to selling their house or buying their house. And I don't mean lollygagging here and lollygagging there and doing this when you want to do this. And this means you are serious, you are passionate, you're in this to win it with them. We're all different. That's what makes the world so beautiful. But passion typically is attractive to everybody. These three elements were crucial for my wife and I as we were building the foundation for our real estate career. So please remember, communication, availability, and of course, last but not least, personality. It all comes into play when you put them all together and hand them over to your client. Hey, again, thanks for coming to this week's video blog. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do us a big favor, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so we can let you know when the next one comes out. Have a great day. Hope to see you next week. Hey, thanks for watching this last video. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Hey, do us a favor. If you think a family member or a friend would also enjoy it, why don't you share it with them? I guarantee it, they're going to get something out of it. In addition, if you have any comments, questions, or a topic you want us to discuss, hey, leave it down in the comments section. And one last thing, if you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Do it right now. Hope to see you next week.